I've been using the USB-C version of the AirPods Pro for a while now, together with my iPhone 15 Pro Max. So this is my long-term review. If you are excited, drop a like down below, subscribe to the channel, let's talk about AirPods Pro, shall we? So, it's been almost 10 months since the release of the USB-C version of the AirPods Pro, and I've been using it for a while now. No, I did not buy this pair of AirPods on its launch day together with my iPhone 15 Pro Max because I had an older version of the AirPods Pro. But those broke down, the case stopped working, stopped charging my AirPods, and so I decided to buy a new pair. And I bought it. I bought this one for around $200, so a bit cheaper than the full price. And I gotta tell you, I'm so happy. These are almost perfect. They have so little problems with them that I think they are totally worth the price. But the thing about the AirPods Pro is you can run through these like in 2 years easily because you use them every day. You use them almost every hour, and so the battery life takes a toll. Firstly, when they were fresh, this pair would actually last the 6 hours that Apple announces for the buds itself, and then the 20 hours that it actually announced for the case. And that was pretty good. But now, about 6 months later after I bought this pair, I'm gonna tell you, they are not the freshest. I use them every day. I use them like almost every hour. I love this pair of AirPods. Listening to music while I walk, while I do my cardio. Listening to music while I do my weights. I don't know, whenever I want to listen to music, I simply just grab a pair of AirPods Pro. Because I don't want to take the hassle and bring my AirPods Max everywhere. I don't like it. I have a pair, but they are too big. They are cool for plane travel, car travel, or wherever when you want to sit down and lay back and listen to music. But if you want to run, if you want to do something active, if you want to be on the street, then the AirPods Pro are your best companion. They are very small, super compact. This old design from 2018 or 2019, whenever the first AirPods Pro was firstly launched, it's still very up to date, still very compact, comfortable to use. The only thing that I would say is that I would like to have a more durable plastic, a more durable case, because this case can easily fall off, and I already broke mine on the left corner of the AirPods Pro, if you look at it from the upside, and the right corner if you look at it from the front. I already broke a little bit of the plastic, and it has taken a beating, it has fallen. The buds itself have fallen, but the buds don't have enough mass to create any damage, while the case it does. So yes, the case will have better materials for more resistant to damaging. Other than that, I do like this AirPods general design. I would like to have better colors, at least, but they are pretty cool. I think I will grab a skin from AirPods Pro, maybe in the future, to hide the imperfections, to hide the damage that it has already. This pair needs to last at least 1 year more, because I paid $200, I cannot be running through pairs just like these. That's probably the worst part about getting AirPods and other earbuds, is that they wear out really fast, and so they are not your smartest investment. Try to buy a good pair, try to make them last, but be aware that in about 3 years you'll have to trade them, because the battery is short, because they don't sound as they used to, because the volume is very low, because one of them is not synchronized with the other one in terms of battery degradation, and then one dies easier than the other one, because you just simply use one microphone more than the other, and then the battery on one earbud is way more short than the other battery on the other earbud. So you need to be very careful when buying earbuds, because you cannot make a mistake of buying a bad pair and then wasting money, because you run through these very fast. And so you need to buy a good pair that lasts you a while, and then whenever you need to switch, just simply buy another good pair that will last you a little bit more than the older pair. But overall, this USB-C version has been pretty good. And it has some nice features that they were added this year that I think they were pretty okay. This is the USB-C generation, and of course it has USB-C. This is so cool, because USB-C makes the difference whenever you are charging these AirPods. And then there's the other fact that you can charge these AirPods via the Apple Watch charger, via MagSafe, and wireless charging. So you have 4 methods of charging for your AirPods Pro, which 3 of them are compatible with your iPhone. The only method that is missing, I think, for the AirPods Pro charging is to charge on the back of your iPhone. That would be pretty cool. Currently, you cannot do it, but that would be very cool. Samsung has it, I think Google Pixel has it, so reverse wireless charging for your AirPods would be pretty cool. Maybe next year, 2 years from now, Apple will do it. But there's so many different ways to charge your AirPods that, oh my god, it's so versatile, so cool. I love to charge these via the Apple Watch plug, because whenever I travel, I bring 2 things with me. My iPhone charger, which is USB-C now, great. It's the same charger for my MacBook and my iPad, and of course, the Apple Watch puck. And the Apple Watch puck now is much more useful. You can charge your Apple Watch 30 minutes, 45 minutes. You're done, and before you go to sleep, or in the morning, 30 minutes in the morning, you put your AirPods Pro in the charger, boom, that's it. They charge. You don't need to bring another USB-C cable. You don't need to bring another wireless charger. No, use all the chargers that you have. If you have the USB-C free, you charge via USB-C. If you need it to make it faster, you charge via USB-C. And of course, it doesn't degrade this battery as much because it generates less heat. And yeah, if you don't have anything available, you can charge it via the Apple Watch puck or even your MagSafe charger. Again, that's a pretty cool feature that the AirPods Pro have that not many AirPods in the market do have. Because yes, they can wirelessly charge, and yes, they can charge via USB-C. But the Apple Watch puck is such a cool feature, such a cool way to charge your AirPods that I do believe that's a very, very big plus for the AirPods Pro. Another cool feature on these AirPods Pro specifically is the new built-in features on this case. Before, when you've lost your AirPods and you ping them via your iPhone, you wouldn't hear them because your AirPods would be in the case and they would make these very, very small sound. But now, with the Lightning version of the second generation of the AirPods Pro, they introduced the speakers on the case, and the USB-C, they still have them. And these are great, because if you want to ping your AirPods via your iPhone, you can do it. And they are very, very loud, almost as loud as the Apple Watch, which is such a cool feature, because I lose my AirPods every time. And I want to find them, I ping them with my iPhone. It works. Simple, easy to use. And then there's of course all the sounds that the AirPods make whenever you open the box, whenever you close the lid, and they make a little sound whenever you put it in the charger. All of this is, I would say, feedback that the AirPods Pro give you. And I love feedback. I love the fact that these AirPods give you all of these confirmation sounds whenever you want to do any action. And I do believe that before they didn't do it. Now with this speaker on the case, they do it. I think it's a pretty cool addition. And lastly, again, I will talk again, USB-C. USB-C makes charging much, much easier, faster, and of course, way more compatible with every other cable that you have around you. So yes, specifically the speakers on the case, USB-C port, and the Find My integration now with the AirPods Pro. Every time you don't need to be turned on, you don't need to have the last location whenever you open the box. No, you'll have the live location of your AirPods Pro because it has Find My integration, just like an AirTag has, just like your iPhone has whenever it's turned off, this also has it. So yes, the Find My feature here is super useful because inevitably you will use your AirPods Pro, you can ping them, or you can find them using the Find My app, which now works whenever it's turned off, live location at all. So cool. I wish I had it sooner rather than later. And now the most important part of this review, the sound quality and the performance of ANC and transparency mode. Well, what's there to say? This is the best ANC and transparency mode I've ever heard. This is great. This is super, super efficient. The transparency mode, it's real life, like insane. It's almost like I'm not wearing any type of AirPods. It's truly, truly terrifying actually. So yes, I could be on the street, I could be walking, I could be in the supermarket line and turn on transparency mode, boom, everyone simply is so clear around me. It's like my hearing has improved 100%. It is actually really, really good, the transparency mode here. It actually enhances your hearing. And the thing is, people find it strange because they look at you and you have your AirPods. Can you hear me perfectly all the time? And I think that right now people are getting accustomed to people wearing AirPods, earbuds and talking to you. But before, in the beginning, it was quite weird. Now I think it's getting more accepted. At least I feel like it. But this transparency mode is so good that allows me to have full-on conversations, no issues. So yes, transparency mode is one of the best in the business, not if the best. As for ANC, top notch. One of the best in business. Works so well, especially the second generation of AirPods Pro improved a lot from the first generation. Not just the USB-C version. The USB-C was a small incremental jump from the Lightning version. Probably the only difference is the lossless integration with the Apple Vision Pro. That's it. But as far as transparency mode ANC, this is the best in the business. This is even better than the AirPods Max, which are a $600 pair of AirPods. These are great. They are great value with the performance of ANC and transparency mode, probably the best features. And you also have adaptive transparency mode, which cancels out all the noisy and problematic noises that you are around you, all the background noise that you don't want to hear, but also enables you to listen voices and cars around you when you are on the street. So it's adaptive. It's almost like magic. Trust me, works really, really well. I don't like to use it specifically because I really want to cancel all the sounds around me when I'm using it on the supermarket. And whenever I want to turn on transparency mode, I simply click the stem and turn on transparency mode. So for me, that I like to have this manual user input on my AirPods and user choice, I turn it off. But I do believe it's a really, really cool feature that most people will enjoy when using these AirPods Pro. Talking about the stem, I do believe that the stem is one of the best input methods that you can have on a pair of earbuds. Yes, there's several ways to do it. There's the tap to input, there's the squeeze to input, there's the slide to input, but I do believe that the AirPods Pro have the best integration. They have the squeeze and they have the slide. So if you want to change the volume, you simply slide up or down on the stem. This is a new feature from the second generation of the AirPods Pro, bring over to the USB-C version. And yes, I really enjoy it. I use it a lot. I also have an Apple Watch, so for me, it's kind of the same because I can change the volume on my Apple Watch. But if you don't have an Apple Watch, this is a big game changer because now you don't need to change the volume on your iPhone. And finally, there's the squeeze method. I think this is the most comfortable way to interact with a pair of earbuds because whenever you tap, you just force it into your ear. Kind of painful, kind of annoying. And there's also the slide method. The slide method not just for the volume, but scrolling to menus, activate Siri, or activate any type of method. This is not available on the AirPods Pro, but it's available on other earbuds. And my experience with those is very annoying. You just need to be sliding around and moving around the AirPod. It's super uncomfortable, not the best experience. While having the stem allows you to have a look that I actually enjoy. I love the look of the AirPods Pro. It's classic, but I also find it very good looking, but also gives you the input method that I most love, which is the squeeze. This is so satisfying to squeeze the AirPods Pro stem and get the haptic response from the motors. Insane. It almost feels real. It's super satisfying and not just it, it's super useful and actually super efficient. So whoever came up with this feature and idea for the AirPods Pro, congrats. This is a great input method. You did a great job. So after using the USB-C version of the AirPods Pro for a while now, I can definitely tell you these are the best option for your iPhones. Definitely. Whichever iPhone do you have, these are the options. Buy it, $250. You can find it on discount every time on Amazon for $200. They are totally worth it. The performance, the sound quality. Oh, that I forgot to talk about. If you love the sound quality from the AirPods Max, these are almost the same. Very similar. Of course, I don't think they are as good because the AirPods Max are over-ear headphones while these one are in-ear headphones. But I do believe they are really close, like 98% the same. And the price, 1/3 of the price, the size, the ease of use, the convenience, the sound quality here is exponentially better if you put it at the same scales. So yes, the AirPods Pro have insane sound quality, amazing ANC and transparency mode, and of course, such a huge amount of smart features that make it very hard to lose these AirPods and to actually misplace them, that I do believe they are the best option in the market. The AirPods Pro have everything. The AirPods Pro are the best value AirPods, the best value earbuds in the market. Buy one, you won't regret it. So yes, I have both devices, the AirPods Pro and the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Such a cliche, I know. I might sound like an Apple sheep, but no, I'm definitely telling you, the AirPods Pro are great. And once you get a pair, well, you never go back. So, let me know in the comments below what you think. Have you ever used a pair of AirPods, especially the AirPods Pro? Let me know all of that in the comments down below. While you're there, drop a like down below, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.